around the globe is increasing faster than was predicted even 10 years ago. Yet, an article in The Economist in March 2013, and I quote, said temperatures have not really risen over the last 10 years. A month earlier, the BBC News reported that since 1990...
This decade is going to be warmer than the last one, and the following one will be still warmer.
I agree with this, and I think the science is far from settled. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Dr. Burnett is an environmental physicist, notable author, speaker, and presently a guest professor at MIT.
I acknowledge climate change exists, but I believe the human role is unclear.
That agnostic view, attributed to the anthropogenic sources, belies 98% of the scientific community. Mac, what the hell are you doing? This is crazy. What about us?
For God's sakes, I'm not going to China. DC is only a couple of hours away by plane.
I didn't sign up for a long-distance romance. Just be straight with me, Mac. Is this about Mr. Spy Guy?
Of course not. He's just a headhunter. And it's just a job. An opportunity I'd like to look into.
Well, what about our plans?
You're so steady. So sure of your raison d'etre. I just need a little time to be certain.
Certain? There is no certainty in life, Mac. There's choice and chance. You choose and take a chance like everybody else. Look at me! What the fuck do you want out of life, Mac?
I want my own damn d'etre! I want you, Charlie. But I need something that'll use me up.
Well, I can't compete with that. What time does your flight leave?
9 a.m. But I need to get there by 8.
I'll get you there on time.
It's just an interview. Probably come to nothing and I'll be back in a couple of days.
No, Mac. If you go, you won't come back. I'm so damn angry with you that you can just set aside everything we have for your ambition.
Only men are allowed to have ambition?
I'm going to bed.
Charlie. Hold me. Charlie.
When climate science is able to demonstrate a predictive ability based on hard facts, then they may have a persuasive argument.
Facts. You want hard facts? Look at the increasing superstorms, wildfires, and sea level rise. Look to the Ile de Jean Charles off the coast of Louisiana, which is now being resettled as 98% of the island is underwater. Look to New York City, where they're ready to break ground on a multi-billion-dollar reinforced berm to encircle Lower Manhattan. Experts call into question the future existence of New York City and Miami.
Hey, Charles.
There's a guy over there.
What guy?
The one holding court with the ladies.
Oh, that is Professor Beautiful.
Professor who?
Well, I mean, that's what the co-eds call him. I don't know, he's some tree hugger, weird dude, lives up on the mountain with the Indian squatter.
Indian squatter?
I mean, tell me you've heard about our local Indian.
Jerry, I think you mean Native American.
Oh, God, I can't keep up with all this damn political correctness. I mean, you tell me, when did Indian fall from grace?
Perhaps with Tonto? Or when they'd started being used as sports mascots?
Okay, fine. The Native American camps out on the top of Three Lakes Mountain with his Native American granddaughter.
Do you know his name?
The Indian? No.
No, the weird dude. Professor Beautiful.
Well, yeah, that's Dr. Charles Burnett.
That's Professor Burnett?
Yeah.
I tried to get into his honors class, but it's always full.
You think he's like one of the most popular professors on the campus?
Well, he's been staring over here and it's beginning to annoy me. I think someone needs to stick a pin in his bloated ego.
Oh, would you like me to introduce you?
I think I can handle my own introductions, thank you.
You go, girl.
Excuse me.
Hello, Professor.
Hello.
I noticed you staring, and I was wondering if there's something I could do for you.
Do something for me?
Let me rephrase. Do you have a question?
You know what? As a matter of fact, I do.
What are you doing? Oh my God, are you crazy?
Mackenzie McCarthy.
Get up. Stand up.
Will you?
Marry me.
My God, you are weird. Does that really work as a pickup line for you?
Oh, it's not a line. I'm ready to discuss how many children we want.
Wait. How do you know my name?
Research. I'm a scientist. It's what I do. We live and die by research.
Have you been stalking me?
Well, I didn't look at it like that. I saw this girl walk across campus, and I just knew.
Really? Did you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my research says you're a homeless tree hugger.
Well, yes. I suppose I am one of those. A strong advocate for the protection of the environment, usually known as a environmentalist.
Sorry.
But homeless? No. I have been spending a lot of time on the mountain lately.
With some Native American?
Right, Chief. He's a good friend and a fellow academic. He's retired now and dedicated his life to being a provocateur.
Provocateur?
An activist. He's trying to organize a major protest on the mountain.
Protest? Why?
To attract the media.
For what?
To ban the fracking contract the university signed.
Fracking where?
On the mountain. God, you must really have your head stuck in the books. You don't know what's going on around.
Why would the university do that?
Well, they own the land and need the money.
It's always about money.
It was always so, my dear. You would love Chief. Have you ever done a authentic sweat lodge before?
That would never make my bucket list.
What are you doing Saturday?
Bye-bye.
So, you bust his balls or what?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, Mackenzie.
I'm going to an authentic Indian sweat lodge on the mountain on Saturday.
Native American.
God, he is so damn good.
Check. And mate.
Look at that sunset.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Mackenzie, come sit with me. Your first sweat?
Yes.
What do you know about the sweat lodge?
Only that it's a Native American ceremony?
These sweat ceremonies are about purification of mind, body, and spirit. For Indians, it's about prayer. Prayer for healing and well-being, and a way to comprehend the great mystery. The wisdom hidden in every leaf and rock. For you, I suggest be there with an open mind and no expectations.
I can do that. So, Charlie told me about your fight to save the mountain. You really think you can fight it in the courts?
Well, we'll see. You know the bastards created the most toxic industrial waste on the planet, then injected it through the aquifer. Can you imagine the risk of contamination? Three Lakes Mountain is our main source of drinking water.
We so take water for granted.
It's going to become more precious than gold, and wars are going to be fought over it. It's time. It looks like we're ready to.
Stay hydrated. Food is on its way, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What did you think?
I thought it was beautiful.
You know, Mackenzie, I could see you.
Yes?
I know who you are. You have an unquenchable curiosity and an insatiable hunger for life.
I suppose.
You want to soar with eagles. I think I will call you Eagle Soaring. Now, Charlie is different. He is of the earth, deeply rooted. But remember, it takes both earth and sky to make the universe. I believe you two were meant to find each other. But beware, the world is sharp and can cleave you in half.
You're very pretty. Thank you. Chief gave you a great name. Yes, I like it. He only gives names to people he really likes. I'm honored. Chief calls me Star Blanket because I love to lay out at night and study the stars. Charlie's a stargazer too, like me. He teaches me the different types of stars and their names. Charlie's really smart. Yes, he seems to be. You know, he told me one day he'll buy me my own star, and it'll be named Ellie. Did you know we're all made of stardust?
I forgot how brilliant the stars are in the mountains. Away from the city lights.
Yeah, I love it out here.
Dr. Burnett, are you going to kiss me?
I'm already kissing you. A kiss involves more than the lips. Kiss with the whole body and all the senses. You need deep eye contact with no words to hide behind. That exposes the soul. Then comes the touch, which caresses the soul.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Mackenzie, I'm enormously in love with you.
Wow. Girl could really get lost in you.
Some nation in the near future will become the superpower of renewable energy. This new industry will create jobs and stimulate the economy. Progress has always been messy and costly, but we have always made it through difficult transitions, and civilization has always been better for it. You must find the courage to make that leap of faith to renewable energy, or history, and more importantly, your progeny will curse your name.
Thank you, Dr. Burnett. We must recess for 15 minutes as I have been informed that there is a vote on the floor.
Mackenzie.
Professor. I
Did you
can't
know that I
believe-
was.
My God, Charlie. You're a fucking rock star.
You've always had a penchant for exaggeration.
3 bestsellers, and I've read them all.
Well, it's publish or perish, right?
Yes, but Time's list of 100 most influential people?
It's not the Nobel Peace Prize, Mac. I mean, even Kim Kardashian's notable ass made the list, for God's sake.
Well, you have a notable ass.
You remember my ass?
Well, how could I forget? I mean, walking away in a pair of tailored slacks, your ass is a sight to behold.
Well, you're still a randy girl, I see.
I loved watching you spank those bad boys today. You were brilliant.
How did you know that I was speaking at the committee today?
The company knows everything that goes on up on the hill.
Of course. How about you? How's Miss 007 doing?
I'm an analyst, not a spook, Charlie.
Did you love it?
I do.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Though at times I've thought of escaping the insanity of this town and moving to, I don't know, Montana maybe?
Montana? What would you do in Montana?
I don't know. Raise horses maybe? Love horses. Don't laugh at me. I'm not a one-dimensional person.
I'm sorry. You are indeed a complex, many-sided thing. But it's hard for me to picture soaring eagle in Montana.
Eagle soaring. Dear sweet chief, I was so sad to hear of his passing.
Chief died. I believe of a broken heart.
Broke my heart when I heard the lawsuit failed.
He held them off as long as he could.
Our beautiful mountain.
Not so beautiful now.
The money-grubbing bastards. Won't be happy till they get every last drop out of the ground, huh?
Well, they already have. More than enough to render the earth uninhabitable. What we need to do is to, make sure that... Wow. Anyway, I didn't come here to preach to the choir. I came here to have a drink with the most intriguing woman I've ever known.
I was shocked when I heard about you and Ellie.
How so?
It's just that, well, I've always considered you my Charlie. It was just so hard to imagine you belonging to someone else. Charlie, Star Blanket? Ellie, she's just a baby.
Not anymore. She's 26.
Oh. Star Blanket. All grown up. And beautiful. Oh, of course. It's perfect. 2 Earth people. Yes, perfect. She was always so besotted with you.
Well, I mean, when Chief died, she was 17 and alone, so I kind of became her sponsor.
Sponsor?
Well, I got her into the university on a scholarship, and after she graduated, she became my partner. And she's very bright, Mac. And she's been a real asset to my work. And then after a while, it only seemed appropriate to make her my life partner.
The little minx. She knew how to get what she wanted.
She's a good girl, Mac.
and a great mother.
Oh, you have
A son! Yes! Here, let me show you. It's right here.
Oh, a little Charlie. He's adorable. I'm so jealous. I hate you. No, really, I'm really happy for you, Charlie.
How are we doing here?
I think we're good, thank you. That little guy has changed my life. I think you know the full extent of love when you have a child.
I knew you'd be a phenomenal father.
What about you, huh? I mean, nobody managed to tame you yet?
I've held all men to your measure, and none met the mark. Never found me another Charlie.
Well, you had the original for the taking. You broke my heart, Mac.
I was a foolish girl. I wanted it all. I just didn't know how to put it all together. I think maybe our summer on the mountain was too intense to be sustained. A pristine moment, unsullied by the mundane. A memory to feed on when life gets drab.
I can't imagine your life ever being drab.
Oh, Charlie. There have been long nights when I've lived on memories of our summer on the mountain.
Mac, I'm not what you
to
want to
worry,
say.
I won't end up an old woman raising hordes of cats. Horses, maybe. I think everyone has an if only or two in life.
Mac, you are and always will be my one if only.
God, what time is it? Fuck, I have a meeting. I'm gonna be late. No, stay. Finish your drink. God, it's been wonderful to see you again, Charlie.
I've always been dysfunctionally independent.
Damn. It's still there.
Still there?
Your touch still quivers me alive. Charlie, are you kissing me?
Yes, Mac. I'm kissing you. I don't want to say goodbye. Have dinner with me later.
I remember something Chief said. In the end, we all have to sit with our choices. Charlie, you are the love of my life. I'm just not a half a loaf kind of gal.
Be happy, Mac.
Gonna do my damnedest. Keep the faith, Charlie. Maybe between the two of us, we can save the world.
Mac! I just wanted to look at you.